How do we find our way out of financial terror, living in a constant state of not knowing if we'll have enough to meet our responsibilities and take care of ourselves and our loved ones? Why do some people thrive financially, yet so many others struggle? We can talk about the obvious, which is that the system is set up in a way that it favors some over others. And of course, that is so. But even with that, what is it that you and I can do so that we can be free financially and so that we can raise children that are also free? Wealthy people, for the most part, have more than one stream of income. They aren't reliant on one source of income. But look at the system that you and I were raised in, and that even our children are being taught the same, which is to grow up, get an education, pick a career, and pursue that. But how is that working out for most people? There are a myriad of reasons why so many of us feel mental stress in day-to-day life, but I think we'd agree that finances is certainly one of the sources of great angst and overwhelm. How do we break the psychological and financial trap of being dependent on one source of income that someone else controls? Why do so many people that succeed financially not have very much formal education? And the people that are financially successful that do have more formal education often end up doing well financially in an area that's totally unrelated to where their studies began. We can talk about the system and all the ways that it doesn't work and the disadvantage that many people are at financially. But solving problems from that vantage point is going to take time, and time is not what most of us have. We want answers now as to how we can thrive and how the generations to come can also succeed financially and have the freedom that all human beings deserve. We have to change our thinking and way of life from focusing on acquiring an education and someday having a great career, which you and I know usually does not turn out that way. We have to think like wealthy people who create multiple streams of income and are always open to new ideas and new ventures. And we have to stop raising our children to abide by a system that hasn't worked for generations and for the most part will not bring them the happy lives that they so deserve. There is a solution that you can apply starting now to change your life. Even just in the USA, which is considered to be more fortunate than some countries in the financial aspect, the majority of people at the end of their life have $1,000 or less in the bank. They've traded a lifetime of working hard and paying the bills to end up with $1,000 in the bank. We have to stop expecting a system that is broken and that does not give good end results to supply us with happiness and the financial security we so deserve. And we have to stop asking the next generation what college they're going to go to, knowing that the statistics show the majority of people with college degrees do not work in their field and are paid the same as someone who did not attend college. The college graduates who are fortunate enough to acquire a job in their field often end up highly discouraged at what corporate life is actually like? Why are we continuing to promote a system that obviously isn't working? You may feel that you don't have a choice about the direction your life is headed in, but you do. I am sure that you have ideas and dreams of what you would like to do with your life, who you want to help, what you want to contribute. Why do you think you have those dreams? You have those dreams, those ideas, because you are meant to pursue them. There are beliefs that have come to be commonly accepted, such as to make money, you have to have money, but with the internet, that just isn't so. You have the ability to reach the world from your phone or your computer, and you have ideas of what you'd like to create or contribute, and that is all you need to get started. The way out of financial terror, my friend, is to start a venture of your own. You may have to be innovative and courageous, but the dreams that you have are meant to come true, not only for your sake, but for all the people's lives you will touch and the encouragement they will find to go out and follow their dreams. You may think there is not a way for you to start your own venture. How, when you don't have the finances and you seem to not even have enough time to take care of what you need to? You just have to start, my friend. You have ideas or at least feelings of what you would like to do. You have the ability to reach the entire world through the internet. And now all you need to do is make a decision that you're going to begin. We often don't start something that we truly want to pursue because we don't have the answers to many questions, such as where will the money come from? How will I make my business succeed? How am I going to advertise? I don't know the right people. But part of being human is accepting that when we start out, we often don't have the answers. But I promise you that if you just take even one small step in the direction of what you believe you want to achieve, doors of opportunity will open up. Serendipitous occurrences will happen, and your vision will begin to become a reality. What you need to no longer live in financial terror is to open up an area in your life for change to come through. The change in your life will come through other people. So begin by creating a presence for yourself and your ideas where people can reach you. Start an Instagram account, form a group, even gather with people in your own community and start to discuss the changes that you want to create. It may seem terrifying to embark upon something that you feel you know nothing about, but you will gain knowledge along the way. You will meet others who have great ideas that coincide with your dreams. You just have to start. It really doesn't matter where you start, just that you do so, because the beauty of the time that we live in is you can reach the whole world from your phone. And I know that in this entirely beautiful world, there are many people and resources that will come to you when you start to reach out. As humans, we are usually afraid of the unknown. We like to be able to predict what is going to happen in our lives day by day. We find comfort in what is familiar. If you allow life to bring her magic to you, her miracles, she will. It all starts with you making a decision right now that you are going to pursue your dreams. Make a list of some actions you will take this week and promise yourself to follow through. Whether it's creating a social media account for the idea you have, or meeting with a few friends to discuss your venture. By keeping the promise to yourself to take action this week, you will see that life does have a way out to where you want to be. There is an entire world waiting to receive what you have to give. Don't allow fear to hold you back anymore. If Swanky Genius encouragements helped your heart, we'd be ever so grateful if you liked, commented, subscribed, shared our podcast, and check out our book, journal, and coloring book series featuring Lamp the cat and Swanky Genius the bird, who are whimsical best pals at swankygenius.com.